Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to bring you some Pro Strategy Football 2021, a fictional league with real teams and real players, the WFL-USFL-AAFC League. Inaugural season, Week 1, the 1984 Denver Gold, who were 9-9 out of the USFL, taking on the 1948 Cleveland Browns, who went undefeated in the All-American Football Conference, 14-0 on their way to winning the All-American Football Conference championship game. Let me quickly explain the league. The best 32 teams from the 1974 World Football League, the WFL, the 1984 United States Football League, USFL, and the 1984 All-American Football Conference make up this league. I have listed the teams in the East, Central, South, and West. They're all listed in the chat and on the page. Our PC versus PC matchup, as I stated, the Denver Gold taking on the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are 17-point favorites over the Gold, and the over-under is 53 points. Joining us here at a rainy municipal stadium, Jim L., hope all is well. Steeler fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt, hope all is well. And our good friend, Uncle Dave Gardner, hope all is well. Check out Dave Gardner's YouTube channel and, of course, Digital Dice, which can be listened to on Spreaker or wherever fine podcasts can be listened to. Digital Dice with Dave Gardner and Ron Juckett. Also, subscribe to his YouTube channel. Again, this is PC versus PC. I will be just calling the game. A classic matchup here if you think about it. Denver, Cleveland. Oh boy, the Browns hope to do what the Browns of the 80s couldn't do, beat Denver, and they are 17-point favorites. Let's go to the Cleveland Browns. They are a powerhouse team. They're favorites to make the playoffs, obviously, and win the Central Division. In the playoffs, we will take the top 4 teams from each division. So half the teams will be eliminated, half the teams will go. That's the way I'm seeing it right now. Cleveland, run blocking 8, pass blocking 8, red zone offense 9. They have Otto Graham, Hall of Fame quarterback. Team discipline 5, ball security 5. 2-minute offense 7. At home, they are a 9. On the road, they're a 9. They didn't lose a game in 1948. Run defense is an 8. Pass defense is a 7. Pass rush is a 6. Red zone defense is a 6. They cause fumbles at a 5. Defensive stamina and controlling or preventing their opponents having big plays, both 6s. For the 1984 Denver Gold, run blocking, pass blocking, both 6s. Red zone offense 5. Team discipline, ball security 4s. 2-minute offense 5. On the road, they're a pretty good road team. They're a 6. Run defense, pass defense, both 6s. Pass rush is a 7. They'll go after Otto Graham. Red zone defense, is a 4. If you get down there, you can score on them. They cause fumbles at a 5. Defensive stamina, 4. That's going to be a big issue. The longer their defense stays on the field, the more horrific they will play. Controlling and preventing the big play by their opponents is a 4. Coaching. Denver likes a balanced offense. They take balanced, typical risks, and they like to run the halfback predominantly. They'll throw to the wideouts and the halfback. Their coach is Craig Morton, former quarterback of the Denver Broncos. They like a 3-4. They'll bounce between man and zone, and they will blitz on more occasions than less. For the Cleveland Browns, Paul Brown's the head coach. They're going to run, and then probably throw over the top with Otto Graham. They will run the fullback, and they mostly throw to their two ends. They'll bounce between 3-4 and 4-3. They favor zone coverage, and they will blitz on some occasions. The offensive line for the 1948 Cleveland Browns. Groza, Ulinski, Gasky, Guadio, Ramkus, the extra offensive lineman, Houston. For the Denver Gold of 1984 USFL, Rogers, Yarno, Davis, Feasel, Miller, the extra offensive lineman, Peyton. The offense for the Denver Gold, Craig Penrose is at quarterback. Harry Sidney and Bo Matthews are your running backs. Elmer Bailey, Leonard Harris, the wideouts. Victor Hicks, the starting tight end. You'll also see at wideout John Arnold and Kevin Williams. The backup tight end is Bob Nizolek. For the Cleveland Browns of 1948, Hall of Famer Otto Graham. Running backs Edgar Jones and Marion Motley. The ends, Max Speedy and Dante Lavelli. The tight end is Horace Gillam. You'll also see at end Bob Cowan and Ara Parsegian. Who did Ara Parsegian coach in college? Come on, everyone knows this. Backup tight end John Yanakar. The defensive line for the 48 Cleveland Browns, Chet Adams, Chubby Grigg, I love that name, Lou Ramkus, John Yoniker, and Lou Groza, the extra defensive lineman. You can see some players playing both ways for these older teams. For the 84 Denver Gold, the defensive line, Dave Stalls, Pat Orgren, Steve Johnson, Calvin Turner, extra defensive lineman, Bruce Thornton. Linebackers and defensive backs for the Gold. The linebackers, Calvin Newton, John Bungartz, Jeff Harper, Greg Gherkin. Defensive backs, David Martin, Tom Sullivan, Dave Dumars, Nate Miller. Nickelback, Steve Trimble. Dimeback, Anthony Allen. For the 48 Cleveland Browns, linebackers, Alex Agas, Frank Gatsky, Marion Motley, Tony Adamley. Defensive backs, Tommy James, Lou Saban, another coach, Lou Saban, Tom Colella, Cliff Lewis. Nickelback is Otto Graham, unbelievable, right? And dimeback is Ara Parsegian. And Steeler Fan 1933 says, "Go Irish." You are correct. Sports Time Machine has joined us here. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. I think this would be a fun little league to do. In my mad scientist room, cooking up leagues, and I like this one the best. Okay. Now, kicking. Well, Lou Groza is actually not a bad kicker for the 1948 Browns, and the punter is Tom Colella. For Denver, the place kicker is Brian Spellman, and the punter is Steve Gortz. And now for the opening game of our league. We go to a rainy municipal stadium. Again, Craig Morton, the head coach for the Gold, and Paul Brown, the head coach for the Cleveland Browns. So we'll go to the coin toss. I believe Cleveland has won the toss. They elect to receive. The Gold will be kicking off in the rain at Municipal Stadium. And as they say in Pro Strategy Football, let's do this. And we will watch live. So Grozer will kick off for the Browns. The Gold setting up for a return. It's a short kick from the 10. Comes Arnold, 20, 25, 30 as he streaks down the sideline. 17-yard return for Arnold of the Denver Gold. Penrose under center. Hicks is the tight end. Harris and Bailey out wide. I formation. Matthews and Sidney. Matthews the up back. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for the Browns. 1st and 10 from the Denver 29. It's a handoff to Sidney. He goes to the right. Picks up 2 tough yards. Lose Saban on the torpedo tackle. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 31 of the Gold. Split formation now with Matthews and Sidney. Man coverage again for the Browns. Penrose back to pass. He throws a quick out. Incomplete. Pass intended for Bailey. Well covered by Lewis. 3rd and 8 for the Gold at their 31. Penrose assesses the situation. Looks like zone coverage here. Penrose back to pass. He has time. Throws middle. Complete to Hicks. And he crosses midfield. He's tackled near the 45 of the Browns. Penrose to Hicks for 23. Coella on the tackle for the Browns. A big play for the 1984 USFL Denver Gold. 1st and 10 at the Browns 46. Matthews and Sidney staggered backfield. Zone coverage for the Browns. 3 down linemen. Penrose barks out the signals. Penrose back to pass. A quick hitter to Bailey. Bailey, 2 quick cuts. Puts his head down and he picks up 6. So Denver has something going here. 2nd and 4 from the Cleveland 40. Gold come to the line of scrimmage. 4 down linemen for the Browns. Man coverage. Saban, the free safety. Penrose takes the snap. Penrose back to pass. Throwing. Complete to Hicks, the tight end. Gain of 11. Whoa, the Gold have come out on fire here at Rainey Municipal Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. 1st and 10 for the Gold at the Cleveland 29. Paul Brown is going insane on the sideline. 4 wide out set. The Browns never saw this in 1948. Williams, Bailey, Arnold to the top, Harris to the bottom. White the lone setback. Everyone up in the box for the Browns. No safety help. Will Penrose go over the top? It's a blitz. It's a pitch to White. He gets to the outside. 1st down. He's racing towards the end zone. Tripped up. Gain of 16. Touchdown saving tackle by Lewis. They pitched opposite trips, and it was a huge play. Here it is again in actual speed. The blitz, great blocking, sealing off that blitz. They sealed off the inside, allowing White to get to the outside. Great job by the Denver Gold offensive line. What a very wonderful drive for the Gold to start off things in our first game ever in our new league and season. 1st and 10 from the Cleveland 13. I formation for the Gold. Matthews the up back. Sidney behind him. Harrison, Bailey out wide. Hicks is the tight end. Penrose under center. Hicks has been big on this drive. Zone coverage. 4 down linemen for the Browns. Penrose back to pass. He throws to Hicks. Pick up of 5. Agassi on the tackle, or Agassi. He could be Gassy. I don't know. 2nd and 5 from the Cleveland 8. Penrose brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. Man coverage, 3 down linemen for the Browns. Penrose, as Sidney goes to the right, follows his blocks, but can only burrow for 2 yards. Adams on the stop. 3rd and 3. Cleveland trying to hold Denver to a field goal attempt. Harrison Arnold to the top. Hicks and Bailey to the bottom. Penrose in shotgun. Sidney next to him. Man coverage for the Browns. Everyone up. Choking off the short pass or the run. Shotgun snap to Penrose on 3rd down. Penrose throws. Incomplete. I thought the Browns might have jumped, but there was no yellow hanky on the field. The pass was intended for Bailey. Good job by the Browns, finally stopping the Gold drive at the Cleveland 6. Here comes the field goal attempt by Spellman. The snap. The place by Mortensen. It is up and good.
It's good.
3-0 Denver Gold. If you have the Gold in 17, you're looking pretty good now. You're up 20-0. 23-yard field goal attempt by Spielman. Excellent drive. 10 plays, 65 yards for the Gold. Spielman will kick off to the 48 Browns. First quarter, 3-0 Denver. From the goal line comes Marion Motley. Cuts to the outside, 25-30, and tripped up. 29-yard return by Marion Motley. Let's see what Cleveland can do with Otto Graham at quarterback. Motley and Jones, the running backs. Speedy and Lavelli are the ends. Can't see the tight end's name right now. Man coverage, 3-down lineman for the Gold. Otto Graham will take the snap. Otto Graham back to pass, under duress, throws, complete to Lavelli.
Second down.
Gain of 5. The Gold can bring the pressure. Otto Graham sidestepped it. Completed the pass. It's now 2nd and 5 from the Cleveland 37, under 10 to play in the first quarter. Motley and Jones are your split backs. I think it's Gillum is the tight end. Otto Graham assesses the situation. 3-down lineman, man coverage for the Gold. Otto Graham takes it himself, and it's a huge run.
First down.
11 yards for Otto Graham. Harper finally trips him up. As our good friend Sports Time Machine says, oh my, Marion Motley equals human tank. Yes, he does. Browns to the line of scrimmage. Motley and Jones, your split backs. Zone coverage, 3-down lineman for the Gold once again. Graham back to pass. He has time. He throws it out. Incomplete. Ball slipped through Speedy's hands. Rain continues to fall here at Municipal Stadium. Injury on the field. And Dante Lavelli goes down. It looks like the wind knocked out of him. Coella is coming in at end. A lot of two-way players in 1948. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Browns. Man coverage. 3-down lineman for the Gold. Looks like it's double coverage on Era Parsegian, number 85, to the bottom of the screen by the Gold. Graham will take the snap. Graham gives it to Motley, and Motley bludgeons forward.
3rd down.
Off tackle right, gain of 8. Brought down by Newton. 3rd and 2. Just over 8 to play in the first quarter. Denver 3, Cleveland nothing, but this is the Browns' initial drive of the game. Jones alone setback. Paul Brown said he had some new things he was going to try out. And here's one of them. Cowan, number 80, is in the slot. Parsegian and Speedy out wide. Gillum or Gollum, I can't remember, is the tight end. Man coverage, 4-down lineman for the Gold. 3rd and 2. Otto Graham under duress, throws complete to Jones out of the backfield. Again, they brought good pressure, but Graham is able to avoid the sack, completes the pass to Jones for 6 yards, tackled by Bungartz of the Denver Gold. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the Denver 38. Motley and Jones are your backs. Zone coverage, 3-down lineman for the Gold. Graham back to pass. It's a screen. Jones has it, gets to the outside, and he is gang tackled near the sidelines after a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 for the Browns at the Denver 33. Everyone up in the backs except for the free safety Sullivan for the Gold. Graham barks out the signals. It's a blitz. Graham again under duress, and this time they get to him.
Penalty.
The Gold crash the market as they sack Otto Graham, but there is a flag on the field. Bungartz with the sack. Let's see if it will hold up. Offsides Denver. The sack will be nullified. Cleveland accepts 1st and 10 for the Browns at the Denver 28. That is a huge penalty against Denver. 6:40 left in the first quarter. 3-0 Denver. Motley and Jones are your backs. Speedy and Parsegian are the wideouts. Gillum, the tight end. Graham under center. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for the gold. It's a blitz. Graham gives it to Motley. And not even the tank known as Marion Motley could crash through the blitzing linebackers. He is brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Dante LaValle will be coming back on the field for the Browns. He's A-OK. So it's Speedy and LaValle, the wideouts now. Split backfield of Motley and Jones. Man coverage for the gold. 3 down linemen. 2nd and 10. Another blitz. Screen. Jones. And he is brought down for a 1-yard loss. Good job by the Denver Gold sniffing out that screenplay. Bungarts, who was denied the sack on the penalty, makes the tackle. 3rd and 11. Groza worms his toe on the sideline here at rainy Municipal Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. He might have a chance to tie this game with a field goal. 4 wide receivers set. Paul Brown says he will not be deterred to try new things. Parsegian and Speedy to the top. Cowan and LaValle to the bottom. Jones, the lone setback. Graham under center. 2 deep zone, 3 down linemen for the gold on 3rd and 11. Otto Graham takes the snap. He rolls. He throws back the other way. Complete to Cowan. First down. Gain of 15. Dumars on the tackle. 1st and 10 for Cleveland at the Denver 14. LaValle and Speedy, the wideouts. Motley and Jones, the backs. Gillum, I said Gollum, Gillum, I apologize, is the tight end. Man coverage, 3 down linemen for the gold. 1st and 10. It's a give to Motley, and he bludgeons left, cuts back to the middle, picks up 6. Bungart's on the tackle once again. Gold defense starting to tire. Everyone up in the box. They're looking for the run to Marion Motley. Graham, play action, throws. Speedy gets inside the 5, knocked out at the 2. Gain of 6. It will be 1st and goal from the Denver 2. I formation. Motley, the up back, Jones behind him. Speedy and LaValle out wide. Gillum, the tight end. You got to watch Graham here. He might take it himself. Everyone up in the box for the gold on 1st and goal from their 2. And Motley is in! Touchdown, Marion Motley. Counter left. He went in untouched. Great blocking by the O-line of the 1948 Cleveland Browns. It is 6-3 Browns. Here is the replay in slow motion of the Marion Motley touchdown.
Touchdown.
So the Browns answer the gold field goal with 6 points. Groza for the extra point. It's good. 7-3 Cleveland. With 3:35 to play in the first quarter. Groza and the Browns will kick off. Rain continues to fall here at Municipal Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. From the 4 comes Arnold. 10, 15, cuts to the outside, 20, and he is tackled at the 23. 18-yard return on the kickoff. 3:22 left in the first quarter. 7-3 Browns over the Denver Gold. Penrose under center. Harris, Bailey out wide. Hicks, the tight end. Arnold in the slot. Sidney, the lone setback. Zone coverage, 4 down linemen for Cleveland. Penrose gives it to Sidney. Sidney goes to the left on the counter, picks up 3. Adamley on the tackle. Armorell Carter has joined us. Hopefully I pronounced your first name correctly. He says, I think Cleveland should win. I believe you are correct. You just joined us. Cleveland are 17-point favorites. Over-under is 53 points. Cleveland is a big favorite, definitely to win the division and go to the playoffs. So it's going to be 2nd and 7, just under 3 to play in the first quarter. Matthews and Sidney are the running backs for the Gold. Man coverage, 3 down linemen for the Browns. Penrose back to pass. He pumps, has time, dumps it to the safety valve. Sidney only picks up 2 yards. Great job by the Browns defense swarming him after the catch. 3rd and 5 for the Denver Gold. Penrose in shotgun, White next to him. Hicks and Bailey to the bottom. Arnold and Harris to the top. Again, Cleveland does not play with any safety help. Shotgun snap to Penrose. And I think Cleveland jumped. If they did, the Denver Gold will have a first down. Penrose went to a hard count. And Cleveland did jump. 1st and 10 for the Denver Gold on their 33. 2:07 left in the first quarter. Penrose under center now. White and Matthews are the split backs. Zone coverage, 3 down linemen for the 1948 Cleveland Browns. It's a pitch to White. White doesn't get much at all as he is whitewashed by Marion Motley. What a beast, Marion Motley. Gain of 1. Alan Griggy is here. Hope all is well. Alan. 2nd and 9 for the 1984 Denver Gold. From their 34, Penrose barks out the signals against zone coverage. Penrose back to pass. Under duress, he scrambles. He scrambles away from the rush twice. He throws it deep. And it's caught by Matthews. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Penrose evades the rush on 2 separate occasions. It looked like the Browns had the Denver Gold quarterback sacked, but he struck gold. 44 yards to Matthews. The fullback released and just kept going downfield. You definitely know Matthews was not his primary target. Here is the replay in actual speed. Here's 1 sack avoided, 2 sacks avoided. Penrose sees his fullback racing downfield. Matthews makes a beautiful catch for 44 yards. And the big underdogs, the Denver Gold, 17-point underdogs, they're on the verge of scoring again. Armil Carter says, Penrose is now a wonder. I wonder who wrote the Penrose of Love. Wow. 50 seconds and counting in the first quarter. Rainy Municipal Stadium, but the fireworks are going off here. Matthews and Sidney are your staggered backfield. Harris, Hicks, and Bailey are your receivers, Hicks being the tight end. Penrose under center. 4 down linemen for the Browns. Paul Brown again is going spastic on the Cleveland sideline. 2 safeties for the Browns. It looks like a zone coverage to me. Penrose will take the snap. Penrose, it's a screen! Sidney has it, doesn't get much. He juked and jived, but only picked up 2. Adamley on the tackle for the Browns. This could be the last play of a tremendous first quarter in our inaugural season of the WFL-USFL-AAFC League. Will they get a playoff here? Penrose will. He's going to throw. Complete to Bailey on a short crossing route. Gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 3. Shotgun, and that ends the first quarter. 7-3 Browns, but the Browns are having quite a tussle here at Rainy Municipal Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Station identification break. You're watching Pro Strategy Football 2021, WFL-USFL-AAFC League, the 1984 Denver Gold and the 1948 Cleveland Browns, Week 1. First game we've shown in our new league on the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. If you're enjoying the stream, smack that like button because it tells us you like more of what we are giving you. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, please do so, as we have a lot of fun on this channel and in this community. If you do subscribe, I highly suggest hitting the bell for notification when we go live. I'd like to thank Amaryl Carter, Alan Griggy, Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt, Sports Time Machine. Check out his wonderful YouTube channel. Jim L. and Dave Gardner. Remember to check out Dave Gardner's YouTube channel and, of course, Digital to Dice with Ron Juckett, the best podcast out there. when it comes to sports, sims, gaming, subject matter, topics, and discussion. You can find Digital to Dice on Spreaker or wherever fine podcasts can be listened to. We should go back and start the second quarter now. 3rd and 3 for the Denver Gold. Craig Morton, the Gold head coach, is going to stretch things out here. 4 wide out set. Williams and Bailey to the top. Arnold and Harris to the bottom. Sidney the lone setback. Penrose under center. Everyone up in the box for the Browns. 3rd and 3. Big play here for both teams. Penrose back to pass. Incomplete. Short hitch to Williams. Well defended by James. I might have run a draw with a 4 wide out set. And that will bring out the place kicker, Spielman. This will be a 32-yard field goal attempt to bring the Gold to within 1. The snap, the place, the kick, and he shanked it! Shanked it left! A promising drive comes to an end with no points, and Paul Brown doesn't even crack a smile. He's going to be cracking the whip towards his defense. It's still 7-3 Cleveland. As Amarillo Carter says, I regret saying Penrose is a wonder now. 14:49 to play in the half. First half, that is. 7-3 Cleveland. Cleveland has the ball after the missed field goal. 1st and 10 at their 20. Jones and Motley are your backs. Lavelli and Speedy your wideouts. Gillum the tight end. Otto Graham under center. 3 down linemen for the Gold. Man coverage. Otto Graham back to pass. Dumps it to Jones. Jones going to pick up 6 or 7. It'll be 7 yards. Good job by Jones getting out of the backfield, catching the ball in the flat, and getting some yards. Tackled by Miller. 2nd and 3 for the Browns at their 27. Motley and Jones in a staggered backfield. Zone coverage, 3 down linemen for the Gold. Graham gives it to Motley. Motley struggles for 2 yards. Harper and company bring down the human tank known as Marion Motley. 3rd and 1. Can the Denver Gold hold here? Everyone up in the box expecting a Motley run. Graham barks out the signals on 3rd and 1. Graham back to pass. He throws deep middle. Complete to Speedy. Speedy. 35. The 35. Tackled at the 35. Graham to Speedy for 36 yards. Denver was selling out on the run. It was a play-action fake, and they caught Denver watching the paint dry. Here's the replay in actual speed. Denver frantically trying to get back in pass coverage, but it is too late. 36 yards, Graham to Speedy. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the Denver 35. Motley and Jones, your split backs. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for the Gold. It's a run by Motley to the right.
2nd down.
Only a gain of 2. Orgren on the tackle for Denver. 2nd and 8 from the Denver 33. Zone coverage, 3 down linemen for the Gold. And there's a flag on the play. Graham throws a quick out.
3rd down. Penalty.
Pass intended for Speedy. I think this penalty could be on Cleveland. Illegal procedure, Browns. Denver accepts. It will be 2nd and 13 from the Denver 38. So back up the bus a bit. Browns come to the line of scrimmage. Zone coverage, 3 down linemen for Denver. Otto Graham takes the snap. It's a sweep to Marion Motley, and not much at all. Sweep left only picks up 1 yard. The Gold up to the task. Turner on the tackle. A big 3rd and 12 now. Groza warms his leg on the sideline. Straight ahead kicker. And again, Paul Brown, he says he has new formations, and we're seeing them tonight. LaValle and Speedy out wide. Cowan in the slot. Jones alone setback. Gillum, the tight end. Otto Graham under center. Zone coverage 4 down linemen. The Gold will be bringing the rush. Graham back to pass. He has all day. Great job by the O-line. He throws deep sidelines. Incomplete.
4th down. Injury.
The ball off the fingertips of LaValle. Injury on the field. Sullivan in coverage for the Gold. And the linebacker, John Bungartz, for the Denver Gold, limps off the field, favoring his hamstring. Matthews comes in at linebacker. We might see Bungartz in the near future. And Coella will punt, so good job by the Gold. Coella angling for the sideline, and it's too hard and too far. It will be a touchback in the rain. I'll never have that recipe again. What's the name of that song? Come on, you guys know it. It's horrible. It's not horrible, but I'll give you the lyric one more time. I'll never have that recipe again. Denver takes over 1st and 10 at their 20. They trail 7-3 with 11:15 to play in the first half. Sidney the lone setback, 4 wideouts for Denver. Williams and Bailey to the top, Arnold and Harris to the bottom. Penrose under center against 4 down linemen, zone coverage for the 1948 Browns. Penrose back to pass, he throws incomplete.
2nd down.
That Penrose magic has seemed to have gone away. Pass was intended for Harris, covered by Gatsky. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Gold. Split backfield, Matthews and White. Bailey and Harris your wideouts. Man coverage, 3 down linemen for the Browns. Penrose pitches to White. White doesn't get much.
3rd down.
On the pitch left, only 2 yards. Grigg on the stop. 3rd and 8 for Denver. They go back to that 4 wideout set. Harris, Arnold, Bailey, and Williams. Sidney the lone setback. Todd B. has answered it. MacArthur Park, what do I win? What do you win? That's a good question. You win our admiration. You win our admiration, Todd B. Zone coverage for the Browns. 3rd and 8. Penrose rolls. And he throws back the other way. Complete to Bailey! As Bailey crosses midfield. 40 and tackled.
1st down. Penalty.
Oh, Nelly, this could nullify this huge play. Penrose to Bailey for 39 yards. A flag litters the field. Defensive interference on the Browns. Denver declines. What a huge play by the Denver Gold. Penrose getting that magic back, that mojo. Harris, Arnold, and Bailey are the wideouts. Number 84, Arnold in the slot. Hicks the tight end. Sidney the lone setback. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for the Browns. Penrose, a quick hitter to Bailey. And then Bailey is shimmy-shammed. A big pop by Lewis. Gain of 1. He did hold on to the ball as Lewis tried to depart him of the ball and his senses. Under 10 to play in the first half. It's a close first half. If you're just joining us, the Browns are 17-point favorites. The over-under is 53, and Paul Brown is going insane on the Cleveland sideline. Matthews and Sidney, your staggered backs. Bailey and Harris, your wideouts. Hicks, the tight end. Penrose under center. Zone coverage, 3 down linemen for the Browns. Penrose gives it to the second back. Sidney tries to bounce it outside. He is smothered at the line of scrimmage by Yoniker and company. 3rd and 9. No gain on that play. 3rd and 9. From the Cleveland 38. Sidney and Matthews, the split backs. Harris, Hicks, and Bailey are your receivers. Hicks, the tight end. 4 down linemen for the Browns. 2 deep zone. Penrose drops back. He has time. He throws. No! Intercepted by a gas! Unbelievable! He took it right out of the receiver's hands. What a pick! Here is the replay in slow motion. Penrose was throwing for the outside receiver on a medium in route. Let's look at it one more time. I believe he was throwing to Bailey. Yes, he was. And Agassi makes the pick. Browns defense holds, still 7-3 Cleveland. 8:39 left in the half. Jones the lone setback. Cowan the slot receiver. Lavelli and Speedy out wide. Gillum's the tight end. Otto Graham under center. 3-4 man coverage for the Gold. Graham back to pass. He hits the tight end Gillum on a short hitch for 4 yards. Dumar's on the tackle. I formation now for Cleveland. Motley the up back. Jones behind him. Man coverage. 3 down linemen for the Gold. Graham, quick hitter to Lavelli, and he makes a nice stiff arm and runs for 8 yards. Matthews finally trips him up. Under 8 to play in the first half. Browns have it 1st and 10 at their 41. Double coverage by the Gold, it looks like. On Speedy, you can see number 32, the safety, the free safety, over to the top. Otto Graham takes the snap. And it's a run to Motley to the left. And Marion Motley bludgeons the Gold for 8 yards. Bungartz trips up the human tank, Marion Motley. 2nd and 2, under 7 to play in the half. Split backfield, Motley and Jones. Zone coverage, 4 down linemen for the Gold. 2nd and 2. And it's a run left for Motley, and again, Motley racing down the sidelines. Oh my Lord, he is just running over. You can see defenders trying to make the tackle, bouncing off Marion Motley. 16-yard run for Marion Motley. And Bungartz will stay in the game. 6:04 and counting in the first half. Motley and Jones, your split backs. Speedy and Lavallee, your wideouts. Gillum's the tight end. 3 down linemen, 2 deep zone for the Gold. Otto Graham assesses the situation. Graham, it's a sweep right to Motley, and he is denied. That is a yard loss. The Gold sold all out, torpedoing blockers and Marion Motley. Newton will be credited with the tackle. 2nd and 11, 5:27 and counting in the first half. 7-3 Browns. Graham brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. He's looking at 3 down linemen, man coverage by the Gold. Otto Graham, it's a sweep left to Marion Motley, and Motley with a good bludgeoning run, bouncing off would-be tacklers, picks up 8 yards. Sullivan finally tripped him up. 3rd and 3 for the 1948 Browns. Graham in shotgun, Jones next to him. Lavallee and Cowan to the top, Gillum and Speedy to the bottom. Zone coverage, 2 deep, 4 down linemen for the Gold. Shotgun snap to Otto Graham. Rain continues to fall. Graham pumps, throws deep, and complete to Speedy as he gets out of bounds. Gain of 14. Max Speedy is hobbled on the sideline. Coella will come in at end. 4:16 to play in the first half. Cleveland threatening to put up more points. They're up 7-3. Denver's had opportunities. They've made a field goal, they've missed a field goal, and they had a good drive. And it ended with an Agassi pick. Motley and Jones I formation. Motley the up back. Lavelli and Coella out wide. Gillum's the tight end. Man coverage, 3 down linemen for the Gold on 1st and 10 from the Denver 14. It's a blitz. Otto Graham complete to Coella. As Graham was hit, he released the ball on the short hitch. 6 yards for Coella. Martin on the stop. Under 4 to play in the first half of football. I formation for the Browns. Motley the up back, Jones behind him. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for the Gold, trying to deny a second touchdown for the Browns. It's a pitch to Motley, and he is brought down in the backfield. 3-yard loss. The Gold were keying, it looked like, Motley. Or they reacted quite well Johnson with the tackle, had some help from his friends. 3rd and 7, just over 3 to play. LaValle and Coella out wide. Cowan in the slot. Gillum's the tight end. Jones, the lone setback on 3rd and 7. 3 down linemen, 2 deep zone for the rush. Trying to hold Cleveland to a field goal attempt. Screen! Jones! And he is denied the first down. He took 2 hard hits and went down. Lucky to hold on to that pigskin. Gain of 5. Harper finished him off after the first hard hit. And here comes Lou the Toe Groza. This will be a 23-yard attempt. If he makes it, the Browns will go up by 7. The snap, the place, the kick is up and through. 10-3 Browns with 2:13 to play in the half. Joining us here at Rainy Municipal Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, Super Bowl tournament. Check out his wonderful YouTube channel and, of course, the mod site that he has. And you get, along with our good friend Super Bowl tournament, a.k.a. Mike in the Truck, and Lee, they make all these wonderful free seasons for Pro Strategy Football, regardless of what year. And Pro Strategy Football 2022 will be coming out, I believe, in September, and we'll have a wonderful chat with the developer, Kerry Batts, our good friend Super Bowl Tournament, Lee, and others. So don't miss that. D. Scott Howard has also joined us. Midlife Crisis is here, along with World's Worst Gamer. 2:13 to play in the half. 10-3 Cleveland. If you're just joining us, the Browns are 17-point favorites. The over-under is 53. Groza to kick off to the Gold. The Gold hope for a big return here. From the 9 comes Harris. He streaks down the sidelines. He evades 1 tackler, 2 tacklers, and Groza brings him down near the sideline. 26-yard return. They'll spot the ball at the Denver 37. 2-minute warning. We go to station identification break. You're watching Pro Strategy Football 2021, the WFL-USFL-AAFC League, the 1984 Denver Gold versus the 1948 Cleveland Browns Week 1 on the RedSoxFan YouTube channel. If you're enjoying the stream, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed and you want, please do so. If you do subscribe, I suggest hitting the bell for notification when we go live. I'd like to thank Midlife Crisis, D. Scott Howard, Super Bowl Tournament, Armerial Carter, Todd B., World's Worst Gamer, Alan Griggy, Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt, Sports Time Machine. Check out his wonderful YouTube channel, Jim L., and, of course, Dave Gardner. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel and Digital to Dice with Uncle Ron Juckett on Spreaker or wherever fine podcasts can be listened to. 2 minutes to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Denver's in shotgun. Penrose in shotgun formation. Sidney next to him. Bailey, Arnold, and Harris are the wideouts. Hicks the tight end. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for the Browns. Shotgun snap to Penrose. And the Browns jumped. So it'll be 1st and 5 from the Denver 42. They only trail by a touchdown. Now Penrose goes under center. There's a split backfield of Matthews and Sidney. Bailey and Harris out wide. 2 deep zone for the Browns. 4 down linemen. Penrose takes the snap. He drops back. He throws. Complete. 1st down. That was a short slant caught by Bailey. Gain of 7. Agas makes the tackle. And we go to the 2-minute warning. Didn't we just have the 2-minute warning? Or is I confused there? Oh, the touchdown. That was the touchdown. I don't know. I thought. Denver's in the hurry up. 1:40 left. That's pretty weird. It gave us the 2-minute warning twice. I'm positive of it now. Penrose in shotgun. 2 deep zone for the Browns. Penrose, extra blockers, throws, sideline, complete to Harris!
First down.
On the medium hitch to the sideline, gain of 12. Gatsky on the tackle. Greg Gurecki is here. Hope all is well. My Browns should smoke these guys, LOL. Well, Greg, if you took the Browns and gave up 17 points, you're not looking good right now. Denver in the hurry-up. Penrose under center. Penrose back to pass. He has time. He throws sidelines. Complete to Arnold. And he gets out of bounds inside the 15. Gain of 26 on the long pass to the sideline. Unbelievable. Penrose feeling his oats in the rain. Maybe he will have that recipe again. Clock stops with 1:11 to play in the half. Denver, they've moved the ball, but they haven't scored. They've made a field goal on their initial drive and missed one. And then Penrose threw a pick on another good drive. Penrose barks out the signals. It's a run to Sidney to the left. He bounces. He evades a tackler. Should have got knocked down in the backfield. It picks up 2. Coella on the stop. Denver uses their first timeout. They have 2 left. 2nd and 8. From the Browns 11. 4 wide out set for Craig Morton's Denver Gold. Williams, Bailey, and Arnold to the top. Harris to the bottom. Sidney the lone setback. Again, Cleveland does not like to play with safety help in these situations. Everyone's up mano-y-mano. Will it be a draw to Sidney? It's a good rush. And incomplete. Good job of the Gold picking up the Browns' rush. Sidney really threw a nice block to save his quarterback. Pass was intended for Arnold, batted away by Lou Saban. 3rd and 8 from the Cleveland 11. Now the Browns are in a 2-deep zone, 4 down linemen. The Gold split backfield, Matthews and Sidney, Bailey and Harris the wideout, Hicks the tight end, Penrose under center. Penrose rolls, throws back the other way, incomplete, off the fingertips of Harris. He had Gatsky beat. And here comes Spielman for his 3rd field goal attempt. This will be a 28-yarder. Morton. Oh, the Gold jumped off sides. The field goal is good.
It's good.
But they'll have to do it again as Craig Morton just shakes his head on the sidelines. That's going to back up the bus to the Cleveland 16. So they'll have to do it again now. This will now be a 33-yard field goal attempt in the rain. The snap to place the kick. It is good. 10-6. Cleveland. A really big drive by the Denver Gold, but they just can't punch it in for the Nestea plunge. Max Speedy will be available for the Browns on offense. 43 seconds left for Otto Graham and the Cleveland O. Spielman to kick off for the Denver Gold in a very competitive first half of football here from rainy Cleveland. It's a hell of a kickoff, and Motley takes a knee in the end zone. 43 seconds, and Paul Brown goes with one of his new formations. Parseghi and Speedy, Cowan to the top, Lavelli to the bottom, Jones the lone setback, Otto Graham under center, and a huge mistake by the Denver Gold. Man coverage, no safety help here. Otto Graham. No, well, they called it right, I guess. They just didn't believe that Paul Brown was going to throw the ball, and they were correct. Jones for 2. Tough bone-bruising yards. Gherkin on the tackle. Cleveland uses their first timeout. Graham rolls. No, he hands it off to Motley. And Motley picks up 2 yards. 3rd and 6. Cleveland uses their second timeout. Jones and Motley, the split backs. 33 seconds left in the first half. Gillum's the tight end. Speedy and Lavallee, the wideouts. 2 deep zone, 3 down linemen for the Denver Gold. It's a run by Motley. Motley busts it, breaks to the sideline, and gets out of bounds. Picks up 13. 29 seconds left in the half. Cleveland still with 1 timeout. I formation. Motley, the up back. Jones behind him. 2 deep zone, 3 down linemen for the 1984 Denver Gold. Otto Graham back to pass. It's a screen to Motley. Motley races down the sideline but does not get out of bounds. He does not get out of bounds. Good tackle by Martin. They corralled Motley inbounds. Cleveland will use their last timeout. 21 seconds left. Graham in shotgun. Jones next to him. Cowan and LaValle to the top. Gillum and Speedy to the bottom. 2 deep zone. 4 down linemen for the Denver Gold. Graham out of shotgun. Looking. Oh! Graham is sacked! Graham is sacked. A lunging sack by Bungarts. Just tripping up Otto Graham before he released the magic bean downfield. Cleveland in a hurry up. Graham under center. 4 wideouts. Graham looking. He has time. He's under duress. He throws the magic bean as far as he can toss it. And Parsegian makes the catch. He outbattles Dumars. Unbelievable. But will Cleveland be able to get one more playoff? No. And that is the half. Wow. So after one half of football, the 1948 Cleveland Browns out of the All-American Football Conference 10, the 1984 Denver Gold out of the United States Football League 6. As we prepare for the third quarter, you're watching Pro Strategy Football on the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate your time. Here's the third quarter, and it's Spielman to kick off for the Gold. Again, the Browns, huge favorites in this first game of this inaugural league. 17-point favorites, over under 53. Here's the kickoff by the Gold. Browns setting for the return. Rain continues to fall here in Cleveland. It's a hell of a kickoff once again, and it bounces out of the end zone. It will be a touchback. Cleveland will have it 1st and 10 at their 20 with a very precarious 4-point lead. Jones and Motley, your splitbacks. LaValle and Speedy, your wideouts. Gillum's the tight end. Otto Graham, 0-0 under center. 3 down linemen, 2 deep zone for the Denver Gold. It's a give to Motley, Picks up 2 on the off tackle left, tackled by Gherkin of the Gold. Motley goes off the field. Jones alone setback. Cowan the slot receiver. Again, 3-4, 2 deep zone for the Gold. On second down, it's a run to Jones, and Jones counter left, picks up 4. Dumars on the tackle. A big 3rd and 4 here for the Denver Gold defense. They want to get off the field and get the ball to Penrose. LaValle and Speedy out wide. Jones and Motley, your splitbacks. Gillum's the tight end. 3-4 man coverage for Denver on 3rd and 4. It's a blitz. Screen. Jones. And he is brought down. Only a 2-yard gain. He slipped a little bit on the wet, muddy field. And Gherkin trips him up. 4th and 2. The Gold hold. Coella to punt. Rain continues to fall. He gets the punt off. From about the 30 comes Martin. Cuts middle. Now cuts back to the out. Crosses midfield. He could go all the way. Coella with the touchdown saving tackle. Holy cow. Here come the Denver Gold. This would be an upset of upsets. Here's the replay in actual speed. Coella with a pretty decent punt in the rain. And finding the recipe to success is Martin. He cuts back to the outside, races down the sideline. Browns are missing him. It's only Coella, the last man in defense, and Coella makes the tackle. The ball is spotted at the Cleveland 21, 39-yard punt, 46-yard return by the Denver Gold. Penrose under center, first drive for the Gold in the second half. Bailey and Harris out wide. Hicks the tight end. Matthews and Sidney, your splitbacks. 4-3, 2 deep zone for the Browns. Browns are reeling here. Penrose back to pass. A quick hitter, Bailey. 2 quick moves on the muddy field. Then he puts his shoulder down, picks up 6. Agas on the tackle. That's what we're going to go with. Agas for his last name. 2nd and 4 from the Cleveland 15. The Gold have been down here on many occasions, but they have not been able to punch in the ball into the end zone for an ST plunge. Matthews and White, your split backs. 4-3, two deep zone for the Browns on 2nd and 4. Penrose takes it himself. He's close to the first. And he will be short by a half yard. Picked up 3. 3rd and 1. 2 tight end set. Power football on offense for the Gold. Hicks and I can't see the second tight end's name. Matthews, Sidney, I formation. Matthews, the up back. Everyone up in the box for the Browns. 3rd and 1. Penrose, Sidney! He is dropped for a yard loss by Gatsky and the front of the Cleveland Browns. 4th and 2. And Craig Morton will send out Spielman for his 4th field goal attempt. He is 2 for 3. If he makes this, it will be a 10-9 game. It is a 30-yard field goal attempt. Wind and rain continue to wreak havoc here in Cleveland at Municipal Stadium. A snap to place the kick, and he shanked another one!
Wide left.
Wide left! He is now 2 for 4. How many more times will Craig Morton send him out? And Cleveland dodges a bullet. Still 10-6 with 10:55 to play in the 3rd quarter. Wow. World's worst gamer. He was the punter. Coella. He was the last man standing. And that tackle saved points. All right. Paul Brown again goes with his newfangled 4 wide out set. Parsegian, Speedy, and Cowan to the top. Lavelli to the bottom. Jones alone setback. Otto Graham under center. 4 down linemen. Man coverage for the Gold. Defense has played a hell of a game for the Gold. It's a run to Jones to the left, and he is stopped in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. Turner on the tackle. As Amaral Carter says Spielman is the worst kicker in the league currently. Yes, he is, seeing that this is our first game. 2nd and 11. Motley and Jones are in the backfield. 2 deep zone, 4 down linemen for the Gold. Otto Graham gives it to the up back Marion Motley. Motley bounces to the outside and then is bounced to the muddy ground. 4 yards. Gherkin on the tackle. A big 3rd and 7, under 10 to play in the 3rd quarter. Graham in shotgun, Jones next to him. Speedy to the top, Cowan and Lavelli to the bottom. Gillum's the tight end. And Denver, they might be sending a blitz here because they have no safety help. Mano-y-mano, 3 down linemen. Shotgun snap to Otto Graham on 3rd and line. Here's the blitz. Graham throws, and Speedy makes the catch close to the first down marker. Extra effort, and he has it. He has it. Otto Graham beats the blitz with the short slant to the middle. And Speedy made one hell of a catch, and he took a hell of a pop. But he held on to that slippery pigskin. Just over 9 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Motley and Jones are your staggered backfield. 4-3, 2 deep zone for the Denver Gold. Otto Graham back to pass, throws a quick hitch. Incomplete to the tight end Gillum. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 4 wideouts for the Browns. Speedy and Parsegian to the bottom. Cowan and Lavelli to the top. Jones alone setback. Graham under center. The Gold are playing a dangerous game. I think they're going to have a blitz here. No safety help for the Gold. Here's the blitz. Jones runs into the blitz. Struggles for 2. The Gold are really playing aggressive on defense. 3rd and 8. Turner on the tackle. Under 9 to play in the 3rd quarter. Graham brings the offense to the line of scrimmage for Cleveland. 4-3, 2 deep zone for the Denver Gold. Graham back to pass. He's under duress. He throws. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. Almost picked off by Trimble. Pass, the wobbly, watery pass, was intended for Speedy. Good job by the Denver Gold. Coella will punt. The last one was almost returned for a touchdown. He punts from about his 15 or 16. Denver hoping for another big return. And here comes Martin straight down the middle. Now he cuts to the sideline. And he crosses midfield. 35-40. 35-30. Another huge return by the Denver Gold. But they have to take advantage of this great field position. Cleveland's defense is under tremendous stress, drive after drive, but they have held drive after drive. Denver Gold, 1984 USFL, 1st and 10 on the Cleveland Browns, 1948 AAFC 30-yard line. Penrose under center, Matthews and Sidney, your splitbacks. Bailey and Harris, your wideouts. Hicks the tight end. 3-4, two-deep zone for the Browns. Penrose trying to get that nesty plunge. He hits Hicks, the tight end. Pick up a 7. Really nice short slant for the tight end. Gatsky on the tackle. Penrose having quite a good game, but he has thrown a pick. Agas made the interception. The Denver Gold have been able to move the ball. They just have not been able to punch it in the end zone. Their field goal kicker, as Amaryl Carter so aptly pointed out, the worst kicker so far in the league. So, of course, his first game, he's 2 for 4. I formation for the Gold. Man coverage. 4 down linemen for the Browns on 2nd and 3 from the Cleveland 23. Penrose, play action, looking, throws deep sidelines. Touchdown to Harris! Touchdown to Harris! Penrose will not leave it upon the leg of Spielman. Penrose to Harris for 23, and they finally take the nesty plunge, the Denver Gold do, here at rainy, windy Municipal Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Here's the replay in slow motion. Play action, fake. Penrose zips it deep down the sideline. Harris splits the defenders, and he is in for 6. Denver takes a 12-10 lead. We await the Spielman extra point. And he puts it through 13-10. The Browns fans, as well as Paul Brown, are in utter shock as they are now looking up at the scoreboard once again. Denver has a 3-point lead for a second time in this very important game. Again, the Browns 17-point favorites, over under 53. Wow, what a game to start off our inaugural league. Created in Pro Strategy Football 2021. I made it today. Spielman to kick off. The Gold now defending a 3-point lead. Browns hoping for a return here. And that wind carries that ball deep into the end zone, and Marion Motley takes the knee. First and 10 for the Browns at their 20. Speedy and Lavelli out wide. Gillum's the tight end. Motley and Jones the running backs. Otto Graham under center. He's not been able to do much against this Denver Gold defense. Graham will take the snap against man coverage. Oh, and the Gold shoot themselves in the toe. They jump off sides. It'll be 1st and 5 for Cleveland at their 25. Split backfield, Jones and Motley. 2 deep zone, 3 down linemen for the Gold. It's a sweep to the left. Motley turns the corner, cuts back middle, and he'll pick up 8. Harper on the tackle. Under 7 to play in the third quarter. Browns come to the line of scrimmage. 3 down linemen, man coverage for the Gold. Otto Graham screens. Jones has it, and oh my Lord! Jones got hit by at least 4 Gold players. No gain. Gherkin and company really doing a job on Jones. He gets up, he's slow to the huddle. 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10 from the Cleveland 33. Graham under center. Motley and Jones are your backs. Speedy and Lavelli the wideouts. Gillum's the tight end. 3-4 man coverage for the Gold on 2nd and 10. It's a pitch right to Marion Motley. And
Third
Motley
down,
can only
penalty.
slosh for 3 yards. This could be a late hit, though, on Motley. This could be a late hit. Stalls on the tackle. No, it is offensive holding. Paul Brown hates that call. He thought it was going to be a penalty on the defense on a late hit. Back up the bus, 2nd and 20. Browns going backwards. Graham barks out the signals against 3-4 two-deep zone coverage. Otto Graham back to pass. He pumps. He has time. He throws sideline. Complete to Speedy. First down. Speedy crosses midfield and is tackled. Graham to Speedy for 28 yards on the medium out. And then the yak. Yards after catch by Max Speedy as he raced across midfield. The ball is spotted at the Denver 49. A huge conversion on 2nd and long. Jones and Motley, your split backs. LaValle and Speedy, your wideouts. Gillum's the tight end for the 1948 Cleveland Browns. Otto Graham, 0-0 under center. Zone coverage too deep for the gold of 1984 USFL. And Motley goes right.
2nd down.
Barrels for 4. Bungarts once again on the stop. He'll have a lot of black and blues, Bungarts and Motley. Under 5 to play in the third quarter. Browns trail by 4. 2nd and 6 from the Denver 45. Otto Graham will take the snap. It's a counter to Jones. He'll pick up 2 to 3.
3rd down.
Tackled by Harper. 3rd and 3. 3 wide out set. Shotgun for the Browns. Graham in shotgun formation. Jones next to him. Cowan and LaValle to the top. Gillum and Speedy to the bottom. 4 down linemen, man coverage. Nickel for the gold. Big 3rd and 3 here. Shotgun snap to Otto Graham. It's a sweep to Jones. He's got the first down.
1st down.
They swept right out of the shotgun. Jones picks up 5. Stalls trips him up. But the drive continues. 3:33 and counting in the third quarter. The 1984 Denver Gold 13. The 1948 Cleveland Browns 10. Cowan in the slot. Jones alone setback. Speedy and LaValle out wide. Gillum's the tight end. Graham under center facing 4-3 man coverage. He barks out the signals. It's a handoff to Jones up the middle. Not much at all. Only 2 yards. Johnson on the tackle. 2nd and 8, under 3 to play. 4-3, 2 deep zone for the gold. Otto Graham will take the snap. Graham pitches right to Motley. Motley's got the first down, racing down the sidelines. He might score, and he is tripped up from behind by Miller. 26 yards by the bruising back from Cleveland, Marion Motley on the pitch right. Stiff-armed at first would-be tackler, then went down the sideline, sloshing his way. Rain and wind here in Cleveland. 1st and goal from the Denver 9. Cleveland looks to take the lead. They trail by 3 with 2:17 and counting here in the third quarter. It's Denver 13, Cleveland 10. Everyone up in the box for the gold. They expect run. Graham will take the snap. Graham, play action, looking, pumps, throws, middle, touchdown to number 90, Jones! Out of the backfield. And the Browns answer the touchdown drive by the Denver Gold with one of their own. Graham to Jones, 9 yards, and the Nestea plunge. It is now 16-13 Cleveland as they retake the lead. Here is the replay in slow motion. Jones out of the backfield beats his linebacker coverage for the touchdown in the end zone.
Touchdown.
We await the Groza extra point. Lewis to hold. Groza straight ahead kicker. It's through. 17-13. The Browns have restored order here in Cleveland. They now lead by 4. But they are huge favorites. 17-point favorites. That doesn't matter to Paul Brown, but it does to the betting public. Groza to kick off. 2:12 left in the third quarter. It's a short kick. From about the 13 comes Harris. He crosses the 30, zigzags, cuts the outside, 40, 45, and Groza makes the tackle just before midfield. Denver's special teams have really kept them in the game, along with a really good, chippy defense. As I take a sip of water. So Denver trailing by 4, 1:59 left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from their 49. Matthews and Sidney are the backs. Bailey and Harris, your wideouts. Hicks, the tight end. Penrose having quite a good game, but does have the interception that Agas made. He's facing a 3-4 two-deep zone. Penrose takes the snap. It's a run to the right to Sidney, and he's going to pick up 2 or 3 yards. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and there's that man, Agas, with the tackle. 2nd and 7. The Gold come to the line of scrimmage. Cleveland, 4 down linemen, man coverage. Split backfield for the Gold. Penrose, it's a run to the right. Sidney bounces to the outside, knocked out of bounds, gain of 4. They'll spot it at the Cleveland 44. 3rd and 3. White, the lone setback for the Gold. Bailey, Harris out wide. Hicks, the tight end. Number 84, Arnold in the slot. 3-4 man coverage for the 48 Browns. Penrose barks out the signals. Penrose back to pass. Throws. Complete to Harris! He's racing for the end zone! No one's going to catch him! Touchdown! Gold! Touchdown. Unbelievable! And Paul Brown has just thrown his playbook into the mud for the 18th time of this game. Penrose to Harris. Paul Brown will be having nightmares of that hookup. Alan Griggy asked, Al, who are you playing with in this league? I am playing with nobody. Nobody. I'm just calling the games and enjoying it. Yep, I'm not playing as anybody at the moment. I don't think I will play as anybody. We will continue with our Johnny Unitas 1958 Colts, where he challenges everyone. I'll play as the Colts, obviously. But right now, I'm just enjoying this league that I created. And we'll have a 1980 league. I want to hold off on that possibly until the new game comes out. We'll have an 80s season, but maybe not. This is fun. You get some 84 USFL teams, 1970s, 1974 World Football League teams. There's some familiar names with both those leagues. And then you get the 1948 All-American Football Conference. You get the Browns, San Francisco, and the Colts are all pretty good. So it's going to be a fun league. Stay with us for a heck of a time. As Alan Griggy says, Paul Brown hot as fish grease. And let's watch the replay in slow motion. This is huge. As they score with just under a minute to play in the third quarter. Penrose to Harris. Harris makes the catch between defenders. Penrose threaded the needle once again. Second touchdown reception for Harris. It's now 19-17. Spielman for the extra point. Mortensen to hold, and it's good. 20-17 as we inch closer to the over. Over under 53. It's now 37. And you're looking good if you had Denver in 17 points. You're looking really good. And how much do those 2 field goal misses by Spielman for the Gold matter now? 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Rain and wind here at Municipal Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. And again, the wind carries this ball deep into the end zone on the kickoff. Motley takes a knee. And yes, we're live, Alan. I formation for the Browns. Motley the up back. Jones behind him. Lavelli and Speedy out wide. Gillum's the tight end. 3-4 man coverage for the Denver Gold of 1984 USFL. It's a run by Motley. Motley.
Second down.
Off tackle left 4 yards. Harper harpoons him. Will they get a playoff? Yes, they will. Motley up the middle. Not much at all. 2 yards penalty. Bungart's on the tackle. Personal foul on the Gold. As they were roughing up Motley, the flag hit the muddy field. Cleveland will have it 1st and 10 at their 41. One last play in the third quarter. Zone coverage. Motley up the middle again. Pushing and shoving, but that ends the third quarter. Motley for 2. Final 15 minutes of football in what's been a heck of a game. In our inaugural game of the Pro Strategy Football 2021 WFL-USFL-AAFC League. As Dave Gardner says, come on, Gold! This would be a huge... Gardner took the 17 points. He's looking good right now. Hopefully you didn't take the over-under and you just bet the game flat. As Alan Griggy says, give Motley the rock. Fourth quarter. Browns have it as they switch sides, so the Browns will be going with the wind now. Graham under center, 4 wideouts. Parsegian, Speedy, and Cowan to the top. LaValle to the bottom. Jones alone setback. Gold playing a dangerous game. When they've been in this formation, we have witnessed that they've blitzed. No safety help here. And Jones to the left. Picks up 2. Tackled by Orgren. Good flow to the ball by the Denver Gold. 3rd and 6. A huge third down for the Browns, who trail by 3. Ball spotted at their 45. Cowan in the slot. Gillum's the tight end. Speedy and Lavelli out wide. Number 90, the running back, Jones. The lone setback. 3-4 man coverage for the Denver Gold. Otto Graham has time. He throws. Incomplete. Short slant to Speedy. Broken up by Gherkin. 4th and 6. Coelho will punt. The Gold have had great returns on his punts. But he has the wind now. And that will go out of bounds at the 11. 14-12 left in the game. 1st and 10 for the Gold at their 11. Sidney and Matthews, your split backs. Harris and Bailey out wide. Hicks the tight end. Penrose, who's having quite a game under center. 4 down lineman man coverage for the 48 Browns. Penrose hands to Sidney. Sidney with a big run! He picks up 9. Off tackle right. Shimmy Sham went back to the center hash. Tripped up by Gadsky. 2nd and 1 for the Gold. Will they start running clock? But you've got to score. There's still so much time. Penrose brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. Browns 3-4, 2-deep zone on defense. Penrose, Sidney, and he is brought down in the backfield. 3-yard loss. Sweep right, blown up by the Browns defense. Adams on the tackle. 3rd and 4. Penrose in shotgun, Sidney next to him. Harrison Arnold to the tops, Hicks and Bailey to the bottom. Everyone up for the Browns in the box. Shotgun snap to Penrose. It's a blitz. Screen incomplete.
4th down.
Pressure right in Penrose's face. He was slipping back, a bad pass, and then Sidney slipped also. The Cleveland defense holds as Alan Griggy says Browns will pull it out. Gortz to punt from about his 1, and he's punting into the wind. From about the 50 comes Lewis. Lewis zigzags, and he'll take it to the Gold 41. 10-yard return by Lewis on the 34-yard punt, and the wind is fierce. You can see how it just knocks down the punts. And the field goals. 12:43 to play in the game. Denver hoping to hold on for the upset here in Week 1. They lead Cleveland 20-17. Motley and Jones are your backs. Speedy and Lavelli, your wideouts. Gillum's a tight end. 3-4 man coverage for the Denver Gold of 1984. Otto Graham back to pass. He has time. He throws sideline. Complete the speeding. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Max Speedy. It is now 23-20 Cleveland. So Otto Graham strikes and strikes quickly. Here's the replay. In slow motion. Otto Graham with a lot of time. And Max Speedy makes the catch. The first would-be tackler misses. And then he is off to the end zone for a Nestea plunge. And the Browns once again
Touchdown.
take the lead. We await the extra point by Lou the Toe Groza. Lewis to hold. Groza straight ahead kicker. And it's through. 24-20. So the Gold are once again looking up. And if you had the over and the 17 with Denver, now you're really looking good. The over under 53, we now have 44 points. But when you bet both, it's kind of a sucker's bet. Because you got to win twice. The bookie's best friend. The more you bet, the more you're going to lose. Groza to kick off. Cleveland with a 4-point lead. The wind is with Groza. And that's going to carry. Not as far as I thought. Arnold from the 10. A good return. Zigzagging. Arnold brought down at the Denver 38. Groza really didn't get all of that kick. And he's kicking with the wind. 2:20 to play in the game. Denver down by 4. Sidney and Matthews, your splitbacks. Harris and Bailey, your wideouts. Hicks the tight end. Penrose under center. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for the Browns. Penrose pitches to Sidney. And he'll be stopped in the backfield. On the pitch left. 1 yard loss. Penalty on the field. Holding on the Browns. Cleveland accepts 1st and 20 from the Denver 28. Penrose in the offense to the line of scrimmage. 3-4, 2-deep zone for the Browns. Penrose, screen, incomplete. Second time they've had difficulty on the screen. John Wise has joined us. Hope all is well. He says, fall of 1984, I was a freshman at community college in Syracuse, New York. Hope all is well, John. 2nd and 20 for the Gold, who now trail by 4. 4 wide out set. Harris to the top of the screen. Arnold, Bailey, and Williams to the bottom. Sidney the lone setback. 2-deep zone. 3 down linemen for the Browns. Penrose takes the snap. It's a screen. Complete to Sidney. And he'll pick up a few down the sideline. Gain of 4. 3rd and 16 as he was knocked out of bounds. Penrose in shotgun. White next to him. Bailey to the top. Arnold and Harris to the bottom. Hicks the tight end. 3-4. Zone coverage for the Browns. Here's the shotgun snap. Penrose has it. Penrose under duress. He throws as he's hit. Incomplete.
4th down. Penalty.
Oh, Nelly. Penalty. Pass intended for Arnold. Adamley on the coverage. What is this yellow hanky? Defensive holding on Cleveland. And again, Paul Brown throws his muddy playbook into the mud. That will give the 84 Denver Gold a 1st down at their 37. Splitbacks now for Denver. Matthews and White. 3-4, 2-deep zone for Cleveland. Penrose, it's a run to White. Oh, my Lord! Marion Motley just kiboshed White. 2-yard loss. Watch this violent hit in slow motion. Watch this. Bam! Did you see that? Did you see that? What a violent hit by Marion Motley. One more time in slow motion. Watch how fast. This is slow motion. Bam! Oh, my Lord. He decleated him. 2nd and 12 for the for the Gold at their 35. Zone coverage for Cleveland, 4 down linemen. It's a run to Sidney to the right. He'll pick up 2. Tackled by Gatsky. They'll leave 3rd and 10 for the Gold at their 37. Penrose in shotgun. Bailey, Arnold, Harris, your wideouts. Hicks the tight end. Sidney with Penrose in shotgun formation. 3 down linemen, 2 deep zone for the Browns. Shotgun snap to Penrose. Penrose pumps. He's under duress. He throws. Incomplete.
4th down.
Didn't have time. Pass was intended for Bailey, but the rush really threw him off. 4th and 10. Gortz to punt from about his 12. Browns coming after it. They don't get there. It's a low punt. Brown should have a good return. And James bobbles the ball and falls on it. No return of the slippery pigskin. John Wise says, that hit was so hard, it knocked the pixels right out of him. Excellent line, Mr. Wise. And it did knock the pixel poop out of him. Under 10 to play. Cleveland with a 4-point lead, 24-20. The Gold still upset-minded here. Motley and Jones are your backs. Speedy and Lavelli your wideouts. Gillum's a tight end. Man coverage. 4 down linemen for the Gold. It's a sweep to Jones to the right. He's got the first down, and why he headed out of bounds, I don't know. 14 yards. 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 43. Brown should run clock here. They have a powerful running game. 4 down linemen, man coverage for the Denver Gold. And this will be a penalty on Cleveland. The Motley run will not count. Pick up a 4 will come back. But there's an injury on John Bogarts for Denver. That is a huge injury for the Gold. Matthews will come in at middle linebacker. Illegal procedure on the Browns. Denver accepts 1st and 15 at the Cleveland 38. 9:21 left in the game. Zone coverage, 3 down linemen for the Gold. Split backfield for the Browns. Graham back to pass. He has time. He throws underneath to Jones. Picks up 6. Be 2nd and 9. Harper on the tackle. I formation now for Cleveland against 3-4 man coverage for the Gold. Graham gives it to Motley, the up back. Motley hit hard. Struggles for 2 yards. Harper again in there. Big 3rd and 7, just over 8 to play. Motley goes off the field. Cowan, number 80, becomes a slot receiver. Jones alone setback. 4-3, 2 deep zone for the Gold on 3rd and 7 from the Cleveland 46. Can Otto Graham convert? LaValle makes the catch, but he does not get to the sticks. He's denied by a yard. They needed 7. They only got 6. Gherkin with one hell of a tackle. As Sox Arizona's joined us, he says, "Hey Al, tough loss for the Sox tonight." I didn't watch tonight. Check out that wonderful channel, Sox Arizona, for all your Bostonian needs, especially Red Sox and Celtics. Does live calls, does a great job with the chat. Sox Arizona. Coella will punt. He'll punt with the wind. Rain and wind continue here at Cleveland Municipal Stadium. And it bounces into the end zone. Oh, it came ever so close going out at the 1, but it bounced to the end and not the out. The Gold will have it 1st and 10 at their 20. 7:20 left in this game. The Gold trail by 4. They are 17-point underdogs. Sidney and Matthews, your split backs. Harris and Bailey, your wideouts. Hicks, the tight end. Penrose under center, facing 3-4 man coverage by the Browns. Penrose back to pass. Quick hitter, incomplete. Batted down by Motley. 2nd and 10. Bungarts will be available for the Gold when they're on defense. 2nd and 10. Penrose in shotgun. Sidney next to him. Bailey and Williams to the bottom of the screen. Arnold and Harris to the top. Man coverage. 4 down linemen for the Browns. Here's the shotgun snap. Penrose has time. Throws sideline complete to Harris near the sticks. Pickup of 9. Lewis on the tackle. A big 3rd and 1 coming up with just over 7 to play in the game. I formation. Matthews the up back. Sidney behind him. 4 down lineman, man coverage for the Browns. Big 3rd and 1. Penrose, he's going to throw, middle, deep, incomplete. Oh my Lord. I might have took my shot and run the ball there and picked up the first. He had Hicks. Ball was high. Hicks went up with Coella, and neither came down with the ball. 4th and 1 from the Denver 29. They're going to have to punt, and they will. And Gortz is punting into the wind. Craig Morton might rethink that play call. Here comes Lewis. Lewis with a pretty good return of 10 yards on the 38-yard punt by Gortz. Cleveland with a 4-point lead and 6:22 left in the game. 1st and 10 at their 43. Speedy and LaValle out wide. Gillum's the tight end. Motley and Jones your split backs. Graham under center. Man coverage. 4 down linemen for the gold. It's a blitz. Motley runs into the blitz. No gain. Motley stood up at the line and knocked down. Sullivan will be credited with the tackle, but he had a lot of help from his friends. Under 6 to play. 2nd and 10. Browns taking their time. They come to the line of scrimmage. Graham sees 4 down linemen, 2 deep zone. Graham's going to throw. Incomplete. Oh, Paul Brown's not going to like that play call. 3rd and 10, the clock stops. 4 wide out set here for Cleveland. Parsegian, Speedy to the top, Cowan and Lavelli to the bottom. Number 90, Jones alone setback. Graham under center on 3rd and 10. 4-3, 2 deep zone. Nickel zone, 4 down lineman. Graham back to pass. He throws. Incomplete. 5:43 left in the game. Cleveland up 24-20. And they're going to have to punt. Here's Coella to punt with the wind. And Cleveland, that penalty will be on Cleveland. From the 15 comes Martin.
Penalty.
Takes it to the 20. Denver declines. They will keep the ball. 1st and 10 at the 20. Probably a smart move in the rain. 5:32 left. Denver needs a touchdown to go ahead. 80 yards to get there. Eastbound and down, and trucking. Harris and Bailey to the out. Hicks the tight end. White and Matthews your split backs. Penrose under center. He's made he's made a few mistakes, but the big mistake was the interception he threw to Agus. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for the Browns on 1st and 10. Penrose back to pass. He has time. He pumps. He throws. And it's almost picked off.
2nd down.
Agus almost had his 2nd pick there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Penrose barks out the signals. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for the Browns. Penrose gives it to Matthews up the middle. 1 yard. Grigg on the tackle. 3rd and 9. Clock going tick, tick, tick. Under 5 to play. 4 wideouts now for Penrose. Harrison Arnold to the top. Bailey and Williams to the bottom. Sidney the lone setback. Man coverage for the Browns with 4 down linemen. Can they get pressure on Penrose? Penrose barks out the signals. Penrose back to pass. He's under duress. He throws. Incomplete. A little behind Bailey. 4th down. And Denver will punt. Gortz will punt from about his 6. Cleveland coming after it. They don't get there. Again, he's punting into the wind. And it bounces out around the 44 of Cleveland. They'll spot it at the 45. 4:38. Browns up by 4. Paul Brown should be grinding this ball out. Motley and Jones are the backs. Otto Graham takes the snap. He's going to throw. Incomplete.
2nd down.
They're going to be questioning this play calling in the Cleveland sports papers. Parseghi and Speedy up top. Cowan and Lavelli to the bottom. 4 wide out set. I would run the ball with 86 Jones. 4th nickel. 2 deep zone for the gold. And a quick hitter. Incomplete again. Pass was intended for Lavallee. Harper was right up on him. Rain and wind continue here at Municipal Stadium. 3rd and 10. Cowan in the slot. Speedy Lavelli out wide. Gillum's a tight end. Number 90, Jones, is the lone setback. Nickel, zone coverage for the gold. Graham gives it to Jones. A little too late. A penalty. What is the penalty? Offensive holding on Cleveland. Denver declines. Coelho will punt from about his 31. 4:24 left in the game. Again, he's punting with the wind. The ball carries to about the 11. Here comes Martin, and he is hit around the 15. A 40-yard punt with the wind and only a 3-yard return by Martin. You can see as they switch sides, those punt returns are not there anymore for the Denver Gold, and those punt returns set them up in golden position, but not anymore. As they are going into the wind, and the Browns have the wind. 4:18 to play. Denver down by 4. Harris, Arnold to the top. Bailey and Williams to the bottom. Sidney the lone setback. 4 wideouts for the Denver Gold. Man coverage, 3 down linemen for Cleveland. Penrose takes the snap from center. Pitches to Sidney. Sidney goes to the right. Picks up 3. Adams on the tackle. Again, the 4 wideout set for Denver. Zone coverage, 2 deep for Cleveland. Penrose. It's a reverse to Harris. He has some room. He's got the first down, 30. And a first down. 14 yards on the razzle-dazzle. The reverse to Harris. Coelho on the tackle. Just over 3 to play. Denver has it at their 33. Bailey, Harris to the outs. Hicks the tight end. Matthews, Sidney the running backs. Penrose under center facing man coverage, 4 down linemen. It's a run. Sidney bounces to the outside but gets nothing. No gain. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Under 3 to play. Penrose back to pass. Throws. Middle. Complete to Bailey. Bailey crosses midfield. Bailey heading towards the sideline and he's knocked out of bounds. Penrose to Bailey. 29 yards. The Gold are not dead. They're looking to strike it one more time. 2:18 left in the game. Cleveland precariously holding on to this 4-point lead. Rain and wind, and Denver is going into the wind. Rain falling heavier now. They've missed 2 field goals. Imagine if they just made 1. They're 2 for 4 in the field goal department. Bailey to the top, Arnold in the slot. Harris out wide. Sidney, the lone setback. 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 38. 3, 4, 2 deep zone for the Browns. Penrose gives it to Sidney, and Sidney is kiboshed. A 1-yard loss. The Browns win the day at the line of scrimmage. Adams and company with the tackle. Split backfield now. Will they get one more playoff before the half on 2nd and 11? No, they will not. Before the 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning for the end of the game, not the half. With 2 minutes to go, the 1948 Browns holding on for dear life, 24-20 over the 1984 Denver Gold out of the USFL. Penrose in shotgun on 2nd and 11, Sidney next to him. Hicks and Bailey to the bottom, Harris and Arnold to the top. 3-4, 2 deep zone for the Browns. Here's their shotgun snap to Penrose. Penrose, it's a sweep to Sidney, and Sidney knocked out of bounds for a 2-yard loss. 3rd and 13, 1:55 to play. This is 2-down territory. Penrose comes under center, Sidney behind him. Arnold in the slot, Bailey and Harris out wide. Hicks the tight end. 4-3, 2 deep zone again for the Browns. Penrose barks out the signals. Penrose back to pass. Underneath to Hicks. Pick up a 5. It'll leave 4th and 8. Graham on the tackle. Denver in a hurry up. They have 3 timeouts. Shotgun. This is a huge 4th and 8. Shotgun for Denver. Sidney next to him. Hicks and Bailey to the bottom. Harris and Arnold to the top. This looks like a 3-deep zone for the Brownies on 3rd and 8. Here's the shotgun snap. Penrose throws. Incomplete! On the medium hitch, he threw too high. to Harris. Harris was open. Here's the replay in slow motion. Harris found the seam in the zone, and he hitched right there. But too high was the pass. Turnover on downs. Denver has all 3 timeouts. Cleveland needs to grind the ball here. And Cleveland moves. That's going to back up the bus 5 yards. 1st and 15 for the Browns at their 31. Graham takes a snap, hands it to Motley. Motley goes to the left. Struggles for 3. Dumar's on the tackle. Denver uses their first timeout. They have 2 left. Again, Cleveland looking to run clock. Jones is knocked down in the backfield as the Gold punch away at the football, but Jones holds on to it. It'll be 2nd and 12. Denver uses their second timeout. Actually, 3rd and 13. Pitch to Motley. Motley's not going to get there. 4th down and 10. Turner on the tackle. Denver uses their last timeout. Coella to punt. 1:14 left in the game. Coella punting with the wind. Then that ball is carrying from about the Martin down the sideline. It's a good return. He's going to cross midfield. Coella, the last man standing. Can he make the tackle? No, he doesn't. Martin can go all the way. And he's stopped at the 2. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Denver's going to do it to Cleveland as they have done it to them throughout history. Holy cow. They are 2 yards away from taking the lead. Here's the replay in actual speed. Martin will field this ball at about the 16. He cuts to the sideline, zigzags, and then goes back to the sideline, and he's off to the races. Coella, the punter, trying to cut the angle, misses the tackle, and then a lunging last-ditch effort denies Martin 2 yards short of the touchdown. What a wild game in our wild league that we created today. Holy cow. So let's set the stage here. 1:01 left in the game. Denver has no timeouts. They're 2 yards away from taking the lead. Harris, Bailey out wide. Hicks the tight end. Sidney and Matthews the setbacks. Split back formation. Penrose under center. Everyone up in the box for the Browns. Denver, pitch. Sidney brought down in the backfield. 3-yard loss. Denver in the hurry up. Oh, Cleveland calls timeout. Denver. White bounces the outside. He'll pick up a couple. He'll actually lose a yard. Cleveland calls another timeout. All right. So Denver, again, not good in the red zone. When they've gotten close, they don't score. They've scored from distance. 3rd and goal. They've gone backwards 4 yards now. Williams and Bailey to the top. Arnold and Harris to the bottom. Cleveland's defense trying to hold on for dear life. Sidney the lone setback. This is definitely 2-down territory. Penrose under center. Penrose incomplete. Was looking for Bailey on the short slant. Coella, the man who missed the tackle, batted the ball down. This is the game. 4th and goal for the Denver Gold at the Cleveland 6. Will we have an Alcoa fantastic finish? 4 wideouts. Bailey and Williams to the bottom. Harris and Arnold to the top. Sidney the lone setback. Everyone up in the box for the Browns. Penrose barks out the signals. Penrose, it's a blitz. Penrose throws. Coella intercepts at the goal line, and Cleveland should hold on and win this game. Here's the replay in slow motion. Coella, as Penrose is under duress, Coella makes the interception. Cleveland has it. 1st down at their 1. They've got to get it out of the end zone. And Motley does. And this game is over. This game is over. Motley goes for 15 on the sweep left. Denver gave it all they can. Graham kneels down. And that's the game. Unbelievable. World's worst gamer. Close to the goal. Asks the Sea Hags about that when playing a Super Bowl. Wow. What a game. But again, Denver not good in the red zone, and it showed. They could move the ball, but they could not score enough. But if you had Denver in the 17 points, you're a happy camper as your bookie is paying you, or Vegas, or wherever you can legally bet. And the Browns, they're just happy with the win. Over-under was 53. Total here was 44. Heck of a ball game. As World's Worst Gamer says, what a finish. Reason we play these sim games, eh? Yes. Quickly to the stats. Wow, that was fun. Denver with 364 yards of total offense. Cleveland with 445. Wow. 2 turnovers were picks by Penrose. 1, Cleveland Agus, and the Coella at the goal line on 4th and goal. Denver stats. Penrose, 21 of 38, 55% completion, 310 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Otto Graham, he threw the ball a little more than I thought he would. 23 of 32, 71% completion, 271 in yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, was sacked once for an 8-yard loss. Penrose was not sacked, though he was harassed and hurried. Rushing for the Browns. Motley, they gave him the ball 27 times, 139 yards, and a touchdown. Jones, 10 for 29. Graham, 2 for 9. Denver, Sydney, 16 for 20. They really did not have a rushing game. Let's go to the receiving for Denver. Bailey, 7 for 93. Hicks, 5 for 51. Harris, 4 for 88 and 2 touchdowns. Sydney, 3 for 8. Matthews, 1 for 44. Arnold, 1 for 26. For the Cleveland Browns receiving, Jones, 7 for 32 and a touchdown. Max Speedy, 6 for 132 yards and a touchdown. LaValle, 3 for 19. The other Jones, 2 for 7. Ara Parsegian had that one reception for 50 yards, the Hail Mary at the end of the half. He was tackled before he could score a touchdown. Cowan, 1 for 15. Coelho, 1 for 6. Motley, 1 for 6. Gillum, the tight end, 1 for 4. Defense, leading tackler for the Browns with 7 is Gatsky. Also, Coella, the strong safety, had 7. Interceptions by Agus, he also had 5 tackles. And Coella to save the game at the end for the Browns. For Denver, their leading tackler, well, they had 3 with 8. Gherkin with 8 tackles. Bungartz with 8 tackles and a sack. And Harper with 8 tackles. Dumars, Miller both had 7 tackles. Here's where the game was decided. The kicking game. Spielman for the gold, 2 for 4. Had he made his 2 kicks, Denver would have won the game. He was 2 for 2 for extra points. Lou the Toe Groza, 1 for 1 in field goals, 3 for 3 for extra points. That's the ball game, folks. How did it end? Here is the interception on 4th down. 4th and goal from the 6. Last-ditch effort by the Gold. Penrose throws middle. Coella intercepts it at the 1. The ball game is over. The 1948 Cleveland Browns out of the All-American Football Conference, 20. The Denver Gold, 1984 United States Football League. I'm sorry, the Cleveland Browns, 24. Denver Gold, 1984 United States Football League, 20. And that's it. We're going to give you a few more games for this week, and then we will sim the rest. Let's look at what we might give you here. I like this Philadelphia-New Jersey matchup. That's out of the East. Let's show you the divisions real quick. Why not? team standings. We've only played one game. In the East, you have Baltimore, the Colts, 1948 AAFC. Buffalo Bills. They actually had a Buffalo Bills team in the All-American Football Conference. Florida, you know what? Because I don't remember some of these nicknames, let's go back again. And customize season. No, close. Don't do that. Edit league. And we're not going to edit anything, but it's easier here because they have the nicknames. So Baltimore Colts, Buffalo Bills, Florida Blazers out of the 1974 WFL, New Jersey Generals out of the 1984 USFL, the New York Yankees out of the AAFC, the New York Stars out of the World Football League, the Philadelphia Bell out of the World Football League, and the Philadelphia Stars out of the USFL 1984. That's the East. Now to the Central of our league. Chicago Fire out of the World Football League, Chicago Blitz out of the USFL, Cleveland Browns, who you just saw win, out of the AAFC, the Denver Gold, who you just saw lost, out of the USFL, Michigan Panthers, USFL, Oklahoma Outlaws, USFL, San Antonio Gunslingers, USFL, and the Tampa Bay Bandits, USFL. Now to the South Division, you'll see two Birmingham teams, two Houston teams. Birmingham Americans out of the World Football League. Birmingham Stallions out of the USFL. Houston Texans out of the World Football League. Houston Gamblers out of the USFL. Jacksonville Bulls, USFL. Memphis Southmen, WFL. Memphis Showboats, USFL. And I hate saying this name. The New Orleans Breakers, after only 1 year in Boston, moved to New Orleans because they wanted a new field and they weren't going to get one, out of the USFL. Last division, the West. Arizona Wranglers, USFL. Honolulu Hawaiians, WFL. Los Angeles Dons, All-American Football Conference. You know what? I am going to edit that one. How did we do that? 1948 AAFC. Go back. There we go. So the Los Angeles Dons out of the AAFC, the Los Angeles Express out of the USFL, the Oakland Invaders out of the USFL, the Portland Storm, that'll probably be D. Scott Howard's team, out of the WFL, the San Francisco 49ers out of the AAFC, and the final team, the Southern California Sun out of the World Football League. So this should be a lot of fun. As World's Worst Gamer says, Gold Coats. Let's go back. Save league season. Exit editor. Yes. Schedule. So I'd like to thank World's Worst Gamer, Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt, Tribes Fan 879, had a wonderful, I enjoyed the game. I'm not going to say why, but I enjoyed the game that I listened to today. It was fun. Someone had a fun game. I'll leave it at that. SDG Replays, I'm sorry I missed you. Thank you for joining us. Check out those wonderful channels. Sox Arizona, another fine content creator. Alan Griggy, thank you. Dave Gardner, of course. Everyone knows Dave, the YouTube channel, and Digital to Dice on Spreaker. Armil Carter, first time we've seen him. Hopefully he comes back. We had a lot of fun with him. Greg Gorecki, our good friend from the Great White North. D. Scott Howard, thank you very much. Midlife Crisis, thank you. Super Bowl Tournament, a.k.a. Mike in the Truck. Check out his wonderful channel. Himself and Lee are mod season creators. All the seasons are free for Pro Strategy Football 2021. Todd B., thank you very much. He got the MacArthur's Park trivia answer. Continue to scroll up. Sports Time Machine, check out his YouTube channel. Jim L., thank you. And I think we got everybody. A lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be the LA Dons. Yep, the LA Dons out of the All-American Football Conference. All right, let's look at some games real quick here. Well, we got to give you Arizona and Portland for D. Scott Howard. There's a lot of good... I like this USFL matchup. So you'll be getting quite a few games. This will be on the channel, as long as people like to watch it. If not, I'll just play it offline for my own enjoyment. So thank you very much. 1948 Browns 24, the 1984 Denver Gold 20. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday to the United States of America, one of the greatest countries in the world, no matter what anyone says. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. You know what's coming. Peace! Love you all.